Hey, what up YouTube? So this is going to be my first gaming video on my channel. My new channel is just kind of tech stuff really, phones, games, computers, anything of that kind of sort. And for anyone that doesn't know, this is Saints Row the 4th, which is kind of where I'm going to start out, with just my gaming part of this channel. I'm just going to do a kind of basic, what I think of it, do I like it, is it any good, first impressions type thing. I've had it for, I got it last night, so I've had it about 24 hours. I've played it for about 3, I played it for an hour, also this morning before work, and I played it for like 5 minutes just now, kind of prepping for the video, just to let used to the controls and that again, so I don't look like an idiot. But yeah, so far it's, I don't know, I haven't watched any kind of videos or trailers or anything of it. I just got it because I like the last one. The last one was pretty fun. But after playing things like GTA 5 and that, it just seems kind of really childish and kind of shit. It's like, I mean, GTA is the other thing that I'm going to compare it to, because they're both released pretty similarly in time-wise, and I mean, they're kind of both open world. They're kind of so similar, but yet completely different. So yeah, but I'm babbling on a bit. Basically, yeah, compared to GTA 5 and that, it just lacks so much. It's so unrealistic. I mean, the first, I'm not going to ruin the storyline, but I mean, people that have watched trailers or whatever will probably have gathered that there's some kind of alien invasion. You're the president for some reason. I don't know. I can't remember if I finished the third one or not. I might not have, so that might have been something that happened in the third one that I missed, but you're president, and in this one there's aliens, which, I mean, needless to say, it's kind of a bit odd. But this is also meant to be some kind of simulation, although you're in the same place, you're in Steelport, basically nothing's changed, it's all the same cars, all the same, it's like the same graphics, it's basically nothing's changed. I mean, I know there's only a year or so between this and the last one, whereas GTA had a long time in between them to change, but they could have done a bit better, even added a few more things. I mean, the first thing that I've noticed you've got is powers, such as fast running, jumping, gliding, etc. And like this, it kind of reminds me of Crackdown, which actually was a really, really good game, and I love that game. So this is kind of a cross between Saints Row 3 and Crackdown, but it's like shit because it doesn't do either of them justice, because it's too much like Saints Row the 3rd, and in terms of Crackdown, it's just, I mean, that was a completely different game, but it seems like they've just kind of taken some elements from that, like the powers, and like you've got to collect clusters, which, I mean, it's been a long time since I played Crackdown, but I remember you have to collect little orbs. There you go, I've just collected one. They're scattered around, well, I say scattered, they're like fucking everywhere. It's like one, but you can just see how many there are in this vicinity. I mean, I was playing for like 5 minutes before I did this video, and I already got like 8 or 9. So they're not difficult to find, and powers cost like between kind of 10 and 20. They probably go up the more you advance, but you know, price-wise, that's kind of what they are. We're just going to powers here. So, super sprint, whatever. Lose damage, wall running, etc. I mean, you can see the ones I've got, the ones I need to get and shit, but I'm just actually have to turn it at some point. But it's kind of childish. It's like, I don't know. It reminds me of a really old Spider-Man game. I mean, the whole kind of jumping and gliding, and even just like the movements and stuff just remind me of a really old Spider-Man game, which is, don't get me wrong, they're fun, but in 2013, nearly 2014, it's a bit dated, you know. I mean, I feel like they could have done so much more. I mean, okay, maybe as I go on, progress through the story and that a bit more, it will kind of grow on me, but it just seems really childish compared to GTA. And I feel that was kind of, it always has been, and in the last game I felt like that was cool because it was like fucking GTA on acid, really, but now it just feels like it's just, like I said, childish. It's kind of lost the coolness of being wacky, and it's just become kind of tedious. It's just like, can't we just have some normal missions and legit stuff. And the game feels so easy. I mean, hold on. There's one. Let's just try this. So, I mean, look. Actually, one thing, you can see the blue towers up there. Those ones there. There's about 5 of them, or that I've come across so far, and what you had to do, you had to get to the very top of them to kind of control them, because they were red like all the alien stuff, but I've taken them over. So what you originally had to do was get up there to take them over, which you can probably imagine would be quite difficult, especially because I did it before we even had the jumping powers. It wasn't difficult. I was in the middle of doing a takeover type thing, I can't remember what they're called, but yeah. All I did, when I was doing one of my takeovers, I got attacked by the aliens. This is one of their vehicles they used. I believe it's this one. There you go. I have a flying bike. Because yeah, that doesn't make the game easy at all. No, not at all, you know? And also the guns on it are like really OP on this particular bike, and just generally it's like kind of pointless. Not quite sure what's up here, I'm trying to jump off. I think I just got a couple of clusters. Yeah, I think there's a bunch of them up here. Anyway, also, if my memory serves me correctly, the last game had a parachute. This game, well, so far doesn't. But why do you need a parachute? You take no falling damage. Again, totally legit. And I mean, you can just call something from your phone. There you go. It's like, it's just way too easy, because the thing is, you can just call that when you're in like the middle of a gunfight or whatever, and just, and I'll show you the guns on it. It's like a machine gun, unlimited ammo. It just overheats every now and then, but not very often. It doesn't take long to cool down. So it's way too easy. Everything's kind of OP. It seems really lacking in so many areas. They've basically haven't improved anything much from the last game, or that I've seen so far. Maybe later on in the game you go to a new place, or a new city, or a new map, or whatever, but I mean at the moment it's basically just the exact same city with presumably a different storyline and some alien shit. So it's really disappointing. I mean, I don't know, like I said, I've only had it a couple of hours, so it might get better, and the powers are kind of fun for the first 10 minutes or so, but then it's just like, what's the point, you know? So I don't know, I'm not hating on the game or anything, but it just feels like it's lacking an awful lot. I think that's it for my video now, because it's probably quite long, I'm not quite sure, but I imagine this has been quite long so far. I hope you've enjoyed it, and you know, if you have any opinions of your own, feel free to leave them in the comments. And I'd also really appreciate it if you liked, commented and subscribed if you enjoyed my stuff. That's it for me for now. I'll see you guys in another video soon. Bye bye!